When did they put him on the respirator?
Around 10 o'clock, Dr. Ryan. He was in considerable distress.
How's the fever?
Up another degree. Pat, how is he?
He's hanging on.
Pat, look at me. Is he worse?
Yeah, he's worse. His fever's up and Doc has him on the respirator.
Oh, Frank.
Your sister had a feeling something had happened.
Can't you do anything?
We can't do anything, Mary, until we get the sensitivity study back.
Well, how long will that take?
That's the problem. At least 24 hours to grow the culture, and then enough time to find out what antibiotic the organism's sensitive to.
How long, Pat?
Unless we're very lucky, it could be a couple of days.
And you can't do anything in the meantime?
Just what we're doing. The respirator and trying to keep fluid from accumulating in his lungs. Excuse me.
Is he strong enough to hang on until you can find the right antibiotic?
I don't know, Mary. He's failing.
Are you saying that there's no hope?
As long as he's alive, there's hope. The question is, how long can we keep him alive?
Pat. I'm sorry.
Nothing's impossible, Mary.
It's just that I've never heard you sound less sure.
Finding him on the respirator shook me up.
Do you think I should tell Mother and Dad? Should I have them come over?
No. Let him get a good night's sleep.
Okay.
I'll be down in the ward for a while.
How did you know?
What?
You were sitting in the park and suddenly you had a feeling your brother needed you. How did you know?
I don't know, Jack. But it's happened before.
This August on SoapNet, the summer drama is hotter than ever.
You lied to me!
EJ is desperate to gain Sammy's confidence.
I don't care what he wants. You're my husband.
Will Sammy learn to trust him?
How can I prove my loyalty to you?
See it to believe it.
Don't take me for a fool.
Watch Days of Our Lives all August long on SoapNet. On the SoapNet original series, Night Shift.
My baby's coming.
Put together a team for a C-section stat. We don't have much time. But enough time to save Stacy and her baby, right?
What the hell is going on?
The SoapNet original series, General Hospital Night Shift. Thursday at 11 p.m. Only on SoapNet.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bill Dorfman, the dentist from Extreme Makeover. I know a lot of people worry about taking care of bad breath.
I'm a mint popper.
I'm a rinser.
I'm a gum chewer.
That's why I recommend BreathRx, not only to my patients, but to everybody I know. Only BreathRx has Zytex, which eliminates bacteria, neutralizes odor, and it's alcohol-free. It's clinically proven to stop bad breath before it starts.
It's dentist recommended.
Get real fresh breath with BreathRx.
Now get the breath freshening power of Zytex in BreathRx gum and mints. Works fast, keeps working for hours.
When I signed up for Vonage, I was able to keep my phone number, and then when I moved, I was able to take it with me. call quality is the utmost. It projects my business. And with Vonage, it's perfect.
Vonage and reliability, that just kind of goes hand in hand.
It's just $24.99 a month for unlimited local and long distance. Call now and get 1 month free, including free calls to the U.S., Canada, Puerto Rico, and Europe.
Call now, 1-800-647-6894.
We asked real moms from around the country how they feel about some of those products that kill bacteria.
It's got the harsh smell and that thick residue, and I don't want to have to feel like I have to clear the whole house to clean the house.
Now, here's a different kind of sanitizing product called Clorox Anywhere Hard Surface Daily Sanitizing Spray.
It's clean, it's fresh, and it's at 99%. It kills bacteria. Gentle enough to be used around food, kids, and pets.
Like a very light spray, and if you leave it, you don't have to wipe it down.
Well, with a name like Clorox Anywhere Spray, you probably use it just about everywhere.
I can spray it on my high chair, and I don't have to worry.
I spray it on the toys,
cutting boards, the refrigerator.
Doesn't bleach my clothing or my towels or anything I use when I clean it.
Clorox Anywhere Spray is a special bleach formula balanced to work at a low concentration that's as gentle as soap and water, and is recommended by Parents Magazine.
I feel like I'm a good mom, like I'm doing a good job.
Clorox Anywhere Spray. It goes everywhere.
A little temporary help?
Thank you. How did you know about Frank and me?
It was pretty obvious.
Obvious how?
By the amount of time you've been spending in the hospital. But mostly the look on your face when you sit next to his bed. And the way you talk about him. It was clear to me that it was a little more than just an old family friendship.
I wonder if anybody else noticed.
Probably not. I think I was more sensitive to it because I've never seen you react so intensely to anyone.
Were you surprised to find out that I had feelings?
No. But I was a little surprised that you were letting them show.
That isn't like a Coleridge, is it?
Not typical, no.
Frank did that for me.
How?
I guess by being such a caring and feeling person himself. You see, I didn't realize what was happening at first. I knew Frank was married. Never crossed my mind that I would fall in love with him. You see, I didn't think that I was capable of falling in love with anybody, not that way.
So it got to you.
I forgot to put up my guard.
How did we get that way? So controlled and closed off from each other.
Well, Mother was the most repressed person I've ever known. And Dad, as charming as he is, holds everything inside. I mean, sometimes I just feel like shaking him and saying, what are you really feeling? Are you happy? Are you sad? What? Let me know. Why are we so afraid?
Maybe we're afraid because people will get to know us and not like us very much.
Yeah. All the time we were growing up, I always knew, I was very aware of the difference between our family and the Ryans. And I said that to Dad the other day.
Now, how did he take it?
Well, I'm afraid I hurt him. But you see, we were closer for a moment. And I think he was grateful for that.
I hope so.
I just wish that I could have told him how much I loved Frank. But, I don't think I'm able to share that with him, not yet.
I can understand that.
I'm glad you know, though.
Good.
Oh, please don't feel so awkward about it.
You could tell.
Well, obviously, you're very uncomfortable.
Well, I'm afraid I take after Dad.
Well, you certainly have the old Coleridge charm.
I mean, about handling all these feelings up front.
If there's hope for me, there's hope for you.
I'd like to think so. I'd like to feel about someone the way you feel about Frank.
If you want to, you will. You say you're uncomfortable, but you're not making me feel uncomfortable. And that's a very different kind of brother than you used to be. I mean, you really do care about me, don't you?
We haven't liked each other very much, have we?
I liked you when you were a baby.
On that, we can build.
Oh, we already have. I don't want anybody to know about Frank and me. You won't say anything, will you?
Of course not. We all have our secrets. Well, what's happened to you?
All right, Roger, just leave me alone, all right?
What's wrong?
I don't feel very well.
It was just a feeling. I don't suppose you believe in that sort of thing.
I'm not sure. I didn't think I did.
It's happened between Frank and me before. It's a very strong awareness of what was going on with each other.
Every time I think I'm beginning to understand how close you and your brother are, something like this happens and I realize I'm still underestimating both of you.
You are making it sound a little weird.
I didn't mean to. All I meant is there's a lot of love there.
Oh, I do love Frank.
I understand that now. And I apologize for being so skeptical about you that first day.
I never could figure out why you were so hard to talk to.
Lots of reasons. Maybe mostly because you kept telling me something that was simple and beautiful. I don't normally believe in things that are simple and beautiful.
Do you now?
Well, I've come to believe in Mary Ryan. Not simple, but definitely beautiful.
Oh, that's nice, Finelli. That's a real concession.
It's a big concession for me. Mary, I wish I could help.
I know.
For a girl your age.
I'm not that young.
Well, let's say you're younger than I am. Let's say, too, that you're a remarkably fine person going through a very bad time.
Thank you.
What are you going to do about it?
I don't know. It's hard to think about anything except what's happening in that room.
Sure.
Oh, it's strange. There's so many people who care about what's happening in there. No one seems to be able to do anything for Frank, except the kids.
What kids?
The kids who work for him. They cover the phones at headquarters, and they hand out the leaflets.
They're still at it.
It's like they know something that none of the rest of us know.
Seems to me you share some of that yourself.
I believe in Frank. But there's no way not to think about what could happen.
How do you mean?
It's the respirator. Pat told me that sometimes it's the last thing that
To give them time to find the right antibiotic. Right.
Yes. That was a good thing to say, Jack. Thank you.
Wednesdays this fall.
I'm 39 and alone. I want my life to change.
From the creator of Grey's Anatomy
I want to have a baby.
comes a new series
This is Addison, post-McDreamy, post-McSteamy.
about doctors whose private lives need a little practice.
Let's never mick anything.
My ever-present
Kate Walsh.
Do you want me to kiss you again?
I'm not interested.
You're interested.
Private Practice. Coming Wednesdays this fall on ABC. Start here.
One university understands how you live today and where you want to go tomorrow. University of Phoenix, thinking ahead.
There's a place called Hidden Valley, where kids not only eat their vegetables, they can't get enough. Hidden Valley Ranch makes vegetables delectable.
My mother didn't want to go to a retirement home. My solution was to get her Life Alert. Life Alert is there to give her personal protection from medical, fire, and intrusion emergencies. With Life Alert's help, she can keep on living independently at home. I know, because I live alone myself and used to get scared at night from every strange noise. Now, with one press of this waterproof pendant, I know I'll get immediate help 24/7 in the event of intrusion or other emergencies. Life Alert truly is protection for all ages. Now for myself and my mother, I no longer get scared.
Thanks to Life Alert, you can live alone without ever being alone. And that's why I wear one.
Call Life Alert now at 1-800-841-9280 to get a free brochure. That number again is 1-800-841-9280. 1-800-841-9280.
From Walt Disney Pictures and Walden Media.
Mind like yours wide open, you could create a whole new world.
A land they brought to life, and the creatures they awakened
Wow.
have unleashed a power beyond their control.
Run!
Now, they're the only ones who can save the world they created and solve the mystery that will reveal their destiny. Bridge to Terabithia.
There anything I can do?
No, I just came in to get a glass of water.
Well, you sit down. I'll get it for you.
How about a couple of aspirin?
That might be a good idea.
I'll get them for you.
Were you at the hospital?
Yes. Jill and I were both there. Frank's the same.
What brought this on? You coming down with something?
No, I just did something really stupid.
You've never done anything stupid in your life.
Yeah, I did this afternoon.
Well, what do you know? Our little sister's human, Jill.
What did you do?
Well, I got too much sun, and then I drank too much Aquavit after having only gotten 2 hours sleep last night. And as a result of all that, I passed out.
Passed out? Where were you?
Doesn't matter.
Faith, where were you?
I don't want to talk about it. I just want to sit here quietly and drink my water. Then I'm going to go to bed.
Look, you want me to help you upstairs?
No, I'm all right.
Well, you don't look all right.
Look, let's just drop it, all right?
Look, obviously you have had a very disturbing experience, and we would like to know what happened.
It doesn't matter.
We might be able to help you, you know.
I just think both of you are making a very big thing out of nothing. I should have just gone straight upstairs. I got the feeling I interrupted something. I'm sorry.
No, look, you sit down because I'm leaving anyway.
But do you have to?
Yeah, I have some paperwork to do by morning. I haven't been concentrating too well on my work lately.
I can imagine. Would you like me to walk you home?
No, it's all right. You stay with Faith.
I think Faith would rather I walked you home.
But it really isn't necessary.
Listen, maybe we could have dinner one night this week.
Sure, I'd like that. Very much. I hope you feel better.
Yeah, I will.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So, you really tied one on, huh?
No, I just had a little bit too much to drink because I was too tired to realize what I was doing.
Or maybe you needed some courage.
For what?
For what was happening.
That had nothing to do with it.
But did Bucky tell you that he called me to check on your medical history before you passed out?
Yeah, he did, and I think it was a very idiotic thing for him to do.
I thought it was very considerate and rather sweet and courageous.
Courageous?
He risked incurring my wrath. He confesses to me that he has my little sister on his houseboat, a highly intimate and romantic setting. He must have known that I could read between the lines. I might have rushed out to save your honor.
My honor did not need saving.
Well, surely you both must have had something more than just a sunbath in mind when you went out to his houseboat.
What either one of us had in mind is none of your business.
But you are serious about him.
That's none of your business either.
Well, why not? Do you think I'm going to sit in judgment? Listen, I think it's terrific if you're turned on by Bucky Carter.
Oh.
Are you?
Roger, I don't think you heard me. I said I didn't want to talk about it.
Why not? If you can't talk to your brother, who can you talk to?
No one. It's a strictly private matter.
And you're a strictly private person.
Yeah, that's right, I am.
That's a shame. And it's something you'd better work on, or you won't ever be capable of anything but a surface relationship with anyone.
Since when is Roger Coleridge the expert on meaningful relationships? I think you just better quit worrying about me and start thinking about your own problems.
Ryan's Hope is next, then Dangerous Desires ignite on Days. Later, Little Lies lead to Big Trouble on AMC, only on SoapNet.
In life's tricky waters, suddenly the current can change.
Why don't you back off?
It can be muddied by lies.
You chose duty over desire.
Or drowned by the truth.
Over my dead body.
That can be arranged.
The only constant is there's no telling where it will go.
Better watch your step.
Follow the flow. One Life to Live. Tonight at 9 on SoapNet.
In Port Charles, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Noah and Patrick Drake.
You look amazing.
Anna Devane and Robin Scorpio.
You don't intimidate me.
Luke and Lucky Spencer.
I screwed up!
All their drama isn't created, it's inherited.
You're starting to sound like Dad.
General Hospital, tonight at 10 on SoapNet.
Excuse me, while I slip into something fabulous. Garnier Nutrice. Rich, radiant color. Only Nutrice nourishes with grapeseed and now double the avocado oil. Garnier Nutrice. Nourished hair, even better color. Garnier.
Hi, I'm the new nanny.
There's something special about Annie. She's graceful.
Today is the 4th of July party.
She's fashionable. And she has a mind all her own.
I installed a nanny cam.
Heads up, lady! I'm a person with feelings!
The teddy bear has been compromised.
You don't know life at the top until you've seen it from the bottom.
Pardon me.
I'm taking off all my clothes.
Seems to be popular on this floor.
The Nanny Diaries. Rated PG-13. Everywhere August 24th.
Hey, Ernie! Word in the tree is there's another Sandy's Drops cookie.
Indeed. New butter pecan drops.
Wow! But how do you know it has just the right amount of sweetness?
The just right-o-meter.
Right.
Keebler's Sandy's Drops Cookies.
Sure you don't want something to eat? A stud.
Draw. Joy's carrying around a pack of cards?
Nope. Just picked him up on the corner. Penny Annie.
I don't know if I have a penny.
That's all right. House will advance you 1 penny. Your bet.
Pass.
1 nickel.
Okay. I'm into you for 6 cents.
How many cards?
3.
Okay. Dealer takes 2. What's the matter? Don't you like your hand?
I'm sorry, Jack. I just don't feel like playing.
Do you good to try to get your mind off Frank for a
I
while?
can't.
I wish I could help you.
You are. By just being here.
It's painful for me to see you hurting so much. I want to help you, but I don't know how.
I'm glad you want to help, but there's no way you really can.
I could get you out of this hospital for a while.
No, I want to stay.
You know what I'd really like to do?
No. What?
Take you home. Put my arms around you. Make love to you.
Oh, no, Finelli.
Why not?
Do you really have to ask?
I do. It's been on my mind all evening. I'm wildly attracted to you. Unless I'm mistaken, you're not indifferent to me.
No, I'm not. I have very good feelings about you. I like knowing that you want to make love to me, which isn't to say it's going to happen, understand?
Never say never. You're just gonna sit here all night?
I might.
In the morning, you'll be exhausted, less able to face whatever you have to face.
Jack, you're starting to make me mad.
That's the last thing I want to do. I want to comfort you.
Pretty sure of yourself, aren't you?
Maybe, but you've known that since the first day.
Yes, I have. But I'd also begun to think you were a little more perceptive than you seem to be right now.
I understand the pain you're in. And I understand your desire to want to do something for your brother. But sitting here in the hospital all night isn't going to help him. Since you can't do anything for him, do something for yourself. Something for me, too.
I have the most awful feeling that any minute you're going to tell me that that's what Frank would want me to do.
Interesting that you should think that. What would he want you to do?
He'd want me to do what I want to do. And what I want to do tonight is be near Frank and the rest of my family, okay?
Sure.
What's keeping you alive, Frank?
From the producers of Laguna Beach, the business of beauty is about to get ugly. Go deep inside the real world of New York fashion with 6 assistants who want it all. Don't miss SoapNet's original series, The Fashionista Diaries, Wednesdays at 9 p.m. on SoapNet.